god, Geno's
Move off!
kill me.
That was where I was
Alive.
So.
That's where I stand.
No, I stand over here. That
Just
was on
shut
the
up.
right side.
Just Geno's.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Well,
Double kill.
Somebody get both. Vol,
Gino,
how many
stop it.
times have you
Gino,
fucked up?
stop it!
No, shut the fuck up, Cased. I'm tired of getting fucking abused by, like, thinking like, oh god, you guys are so fucking annoying, dude. I'm not gonna take, like, fucking abuse from somebody that, like, who fucks up. Like, Volander fucks up. He does. And then it's always fucking finger pointing.
Are you guys okay?
Oh, no. Volander just fucking left,
Flex, we need a little private time, baby.
I brought up a point, and he just can't fucking, like, take it. Like, watch the fucking video. You will see. Okay. Fucking pillar drops. It drops on me, not Volander. I'm responsible for that one. Because I'm the closest one there. He needs to just fucking back away. Let's say what happened if he got Mega Flare, and that pillar dropped, and he couldn't, you know, get inside it. That would have been a whole very white.
Oh my god,
Okay?
have you got...
So, what the fuck?
Can someone explain to me what just happened?
Volander, your fiance cannot take any type of criticism without getting upset.
From
We were
an
doing it
objective point of view, I think pissing contest, really, honestly. Like, you guys are just, I'm not talking about you, Boo, like, I'm speaking about, like, Vol and Geno, so you guys are, like, I think this is childish. Like, even if you're in the right, Genos, like, there's, like, you gotta man up and just realize, like, you know, oh well, it's whatever, you know.
I know, but I do that every time with him, and I'm tired of doing it because it look like, I'm sorry, but it keeps making me look bad, and like I'm not looking bad. Like I didn't cause him to get hit by that, and then like him get thrown off his game. Like that's the type of shit that he does. Like I'm sorry, but like if it's on my side, it's on my side of the fucking flank. Like every other group that I've talked to, they just have their fucking melee back off. Like during Tempest Swing. Why does Volander always have to like fucking stay in like, oh, just to get another global? Like, fucking, goddamn. Like, you know, it just risks too many things all the time. It's fucking annoying.
Just stay and wait so I can talk to him.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, Genos, or that you're right. Like, objectively, like, you guys should have worked out an arrangement without shouting at each other.
We did.
Like
we did work out an arrangement. We talked about that before, and then like he starts yelling at me for doing what we talked about before. Remember when I didn't get the pillar because I was like, oh, Volander, it's behind him. You should get it, because I have to move to the side. And he was like, no, it was your pillar. And then now it's like the opposite. So it's like I can't fucking win with the guy, and it's gonna be pissed off like every goddamn time.
Genos, just bite it.
I'm not gonna bite the bullet when like he's gonna like fucking like Why should
As a
he
leader, just bite the bullet, and if you want to replace him later or something. But
I've done it
now,
so
now
many
7 of
goddamn
us are getting
times,
screwed
though.
over.
Alright, like,
I came in here pretty
Hold on.
happy. He was the one who came in here
I-
pissy and fucking like spread that negative attitude all around. I don't know what the fuck happened. If like somebody shit in his Cheerios today, but it fucking pissed me off.
Genos, regardless, like, whatever's going on at this point, like, just take, like, a deep breath, right? It's no reason to, like, to be this worked up about it. Like, you're only, like, you're taking it out on yourself at this point. So, like, just calm down, you know? Take a deep breath. At the end of the day, this is a video game. It ain't that. It isn't worth getting, like, worked up like this over, like, anything involved in this game. So it's like, calm down.
Can you guys take him up there and talk to him?
I'm not talking to him.
You need to as a leader.
Dude, I'm gonna like say something like that'll.
Genos, as a leader,
I'll
you
end
should
up
know
winning anyway.
not to say something like just go crazy.
I don't
I-
care.
I
I'm
don't know.
tired of dealing with him though. With this, I've done it so many times. Taking a bullet, like just fucking, fucking grinding my teeth with this guy. Same shit.
Okay, I don't want to get in the middle of this because it's not really my business, but from what I've seen watching you guys, right, and his like feedback and all the things that happen, I mean, I agree. You're both pretty childish in how you handle things. Yes, Law is a little hard-headed, and so are you. However, you are at a position, you're a leader, and it comes with the territory. You should be the bigger person. So whether or not he was wrong or you were wrong, there is a better way to handle this. I think at this rate, at this time, he's done. Like, there's no doubt about it. He's not coming back, ever. And it's because, like, it's gotten to a point where it, he makes mistakes, yes. And he owns up to it. But when you make mistakes, it takes
He does
like,
not
a lot
open up
for
to it.
you to admit
That
to it.
no. How many
Hold on,
times
Genos,
have you heard me
Genos,
with
Genos,
these last?
Genos.
Hold on.
Ge-
Let me.
wait.
No, this is what you do, Gino. So you just start cutting people off, and you don't let anyone finish.
Yeah, let Boo finish. She is trying to make her point. We heard you make yours. Let's let her make
Gosh.
hers.
Well, he's not here anymore, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
matter.
gone. I'm sorry, but this is killing my interest in even playing the game now.
I mean, more so anything, I'm surprised that he's still, like, Val's still with you guys. Because this has been happening, like, since day one that he joined. Him and Gino's butthead, they have very similar personality. They clash, like, they don't work in a team environment. I don't know for what reason, they just can't work together. And this is probably for the better. Like, I mean, I think Gino's probably agrees deep down inside that they just don't mesh together. In a team environment, it doesn't work that way. For the rest of you guys, like, I feel bad that, like, you guys are progressing and you guys done 13 and you want to continue, but at this point, I don't think that it's gonna happen with you guys.
Yeah. Well,
This is
Genos.
a long time coming. I mean, I think, I can say that there's been a couple whispers to me personally about the idea of replacing Vol.
I'll tell you right now, if Genos doesn't start acting like a fucking leader, I'm gonna leave too.
Because, yeah,
siding
he's
with
not...
Ball on this.
Yeah, he's not
because-
stern. Like, as a leader, he's not stern enough. He's not willing to step up and say, yes, like, you fucked up, or I fucked up, let's do this again, or whatever. Like, he's just so timid about it, and a part of it kind of bugs Val, because he's like, well, you're the leader, why am I the one that's the bad guy here, when I'm just calling people out? When I'm calling you out, it's not so much I'm calling you out, I'm just trying to make it better. And I think Gino takes it very personally too, like when people criticize him. So today, like that whole thing with Tempest Wing, like I wasn't watching, but I heard everything. And from Ball's point of view, he says that, you know, the left side and the 6 o'clock, that's his side, right? And for the most part, Tempest Wing was always taken on the right side for Genos. And it's the way he's been doing it, like, ever since you guys been doing it. So all of a sudden, there's a tower to the 6 o'clock, and he takes a Tempest Wing there. It's like, well, whose fault is that? For Vol, like, he's used to it, Tempest Wing being on the right side. He's not gonna move because, from what he knows, he doesn't have to move. Tempest Wing doesn't go there. So if for some reason he had to take a tower with Tempest Wing there, tell somebody. Or if they both have to sort of go around that, and if there's a mistake, it's on both of them. If so, it's a little more on Genos' fault because he's not supposed to be there with Tempest Wing. Now, if the tower goes off and nobody goes in that tower at 6 o'clock, it is on whoever doesn't go in, not the off tank. So take it as you will when it comes there. But in terms of whose fault it is, individually there is fault to be blamed. However, I think they're both supposed to like take it as sort of, yes, we understand there's a mistake. There is something to be looked at next time. Move on. I don't know why people are like dwelling on that. Like, it's so childish.
Well, it's just Genos. He doesn't like to admit mistakes.
Genos is a
ahead.
weak link when it comes to making mistakes and personality, and Vol's a weak link when it comes to personality. Genos
Yeah.
makes just more mistakes than most people in the group, and doesn't like to admit them, and then Vol just sucks with his personality, mostly. I agree mostly with what he says, except for today. Because we usually see
my
eye to
opinion
eye,
is
but
that Vol was right.
I don't see why it's so fucking hard to admit a mistake. God damn it, I do it. I straight up just fucking said, oops, I fucked up, when I got trapped in sludge.
Well,
Like, for the most part, like, I know Vol has a bit of an abrasive personality, and he is very blunt about it. And I think the product of how he is now is a combination of things that are happening between everybody in your static and what has accumulated over this, you know, course of time that you guys have been progressing in Coil. It pretty much brought out like the worst in him because, you know, he's kind of pushed to a certain
Boop, can I ask you a question real quick?
point. Yeah.
Has he ever been happy in a static? Like, for real? I'm trying to see if he looks for the negative in everything, because I feel like kinda like he does.
I mean, when we first started this game, I was the leader of our static, and he was pretty happy for the most part. I've never seen him like this before. Like, even when we were not progressing like everybody was, like at that time, our static itself, like the people within our static were nice
Hey,
people.
boo.
Like no
Boo,
one was.
boo, boo, boo.
No. Genos. Why are you gonna do that?
Because I don't want Boo in here right now. I like you, Boo.
No,
as
she
a person.
she didn't do it. She didn't do anything wrong, dude. She has nothing to do with this. This is a Vol you situation. She has nothing to do with this.
That's fine. I can leave.
Thank you. Alright, I know I got upset. I know Lucius was, you know, just saying, like, you know, she didn't do anything, whatever. But, like, the fact is, Boo's like a fucking mic piece, basically, for Vol. And it gets annoying to hear that fucking rhetoric. And I'm willing to come back. I got pretty upset. There's been, like, you know, plenty of times where, like, I feel I've been a lot more humble about my mistakes. And I've been, like, you know, really trying to improve them. As far as, like, Volander, he's been, like, a pretty big problem for me, like, personality-wise. It's, like, big conflicts. Yeah, ever since he's joined the group, ever since turn 8, like, he's always had that type of, like, you know, that he wants to be basically the leader, and, you know, I just snapped. How many times, like, have I been very calm with you guys about, like, you know, explaining things in a, like, a leadership way? With Volander, it just reached a boiling point. The guy is hard-headed, fucking hypocrite. Like, said one thing about how we should treat like the nail or the totem, and then completely changed his whole attitude about it. Because, you know, in this particular case, he was right, because he ended up getting hurt by it. And it wasn't even the cause for the wipe, but because, like, he let it consume him, because he couldn't, like, just drop it, he ended up dying from something else, something really, really small. When he first came into the group, we had him in turn 8, and he did it with, like, Pentameld first, and they didn't even, like, clear it, but they did it a certain way. And then he didn't understand, like, how our group operated. You know, I thought, like, he understood, like, you know, we try to, like, you know, cover up and, you know, prepare for, like, every type of outcome with, like, you know, different systems and, you know, fallback plans, things like that. Well, you know, we're doing turn 8, and the guy's, like, you know, jumping into stuff that he shouldn't be, and causing wipes. And his thing is, well, I called in on vent. It's like, no, you didn't follow the system. You didn't, like, you know, you didn't do it. So you're at fault. And, like, instead of, like, taking, you know, the criticism well, he just fucking blows up. And then I had to talk to Boo about it. And then, you know, I had Boo, like, you know, talk to him, kind of, you know, told him, like, you know, hey, like, they're not, like, you know, they're not like that type of group. And in no case, like, I don't know, like, Case came in here without, like, hearing what I was saying, and then fucking blew up at me. And that kind of made me upset, and that's why I left. Like, oh, Genos, you don't let anyone finish. And I was like, I was trying to get my point across, Case. No offense, but, like, you kind of have some of those issues, too. Like, you know, because, like, you just gotta accept responsibility for some of those things, man. Like, it just makes life easier for everybody. Like, you know, the provoking thing earlier, like, that was not my fault. I don't have to do a countdown. We've done a fight how many times? And, like, you know that I'm going to provoke there, so you don't alone. You just, you know, and your damage is pretty pitiful anyway. Like, we're not in a rush for that. I don't want to lose you, Case. I really like you. You know, despite, like, you know, getting a little heated sometimes. I don't want you to feel like you can't, like, you know, criticize me or talk to me at all. Like, or even, like, you know, snap at me at times. However, like, that, you know, me blowing up right there, like, that was, like, months and months and months of pent-up aggression from fucking Wall. Like, the guy kept, like, saying, oh, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna quit, blah, 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 like, this group fucking sucks. Like, that's what he said earlier, like, we fucking suck. Like, really? Well, stop sucking, you know, suck less, please. Like, that's his criticism on everything, you know? Like, can't even say, like, hey, guys, let's focus, let's get this down, you know?
I know, I saw some issues with him, too, when we were doing second quarter. I forget exactly what, but he blew up at me once.
So I apologize to you that, like, I blew up there and, like, you know, interrupted Boo. I just felt that Boo had no place to really comment on our raid group. Because it's not her. It's Vollander. He can be a man if he wants to come back and talk. But no, he chose to do it through Boo. And I'm just not going to take Boo's fucking, like, you know, criticism.
If we can get a replacement, I'm down to do some more turn 13.
Well, here's the thing, like, we're gonna rep Vol. It is what it is. You know, let's chill out about it. You know, we're gonna hopefully find someone that will mesh better with all the personalities in our group, and there's no reason to be upset about this any further. I think, like, everyone should, like, chill out. Like, remember, like, when the stress isn't on, we enjoy each other's company, right? We make each other laugh. You know, I think that's far more important than a video game, but I digress. So, like, don't worry, things are gonna be okay. Like, you know, Genos is entitled to to get angry every now and then, even though he's a leader. It just happens to be that this was the night that he decided that he wasn't going to take Vol's shit anymore, and it is what it is. Like, we'll get a rep. We'll keep on trucking.